Are you ready for your last standards project of the year? Woohoo! I'll bet you are. All right, this one's the novel comparison essay, and here's what you need to do. And in case you lose the handout that I gave you that explains this, the rubric, you will find a PDF of it on my website, or you can find another PDF right in Schoology, and it's linked to this very same assignment. So in either case, you can download it, print it, and use it as you're going along. And because I want you to do that so much, pay attention to your topic as you're going along. It would be really great if you could turn your essay in May and still have a copy of it, whether it's one printed off the website or the one that I gave you, and I'll give you some extra credit for that. So hold on to it. Use it. And here's your topic. You know, it's that whole standard 500 to 700 word essay that we're looking for. Your one paragraph summary will probably take care of at least 200 of those words. Don't forget your one paragraph summary. You do have to include the tag, genre, author, title, any order like that. But don't say the tag is, the author is, the genre is. That's the only one besides the thesis. I don't want you to tell me what you're writing. Just write it. In every other case, I am going to be looking for you. I'm looking for accuracy. Can you identify the protagonist? Tell me who the protagonist is. In this story, the protagonist is. You got the drill by now? Use the word exposition, use the word conflict as you're going along in your paragraph. And don't forget, somewhere in your paragraph, some people find it works very handy if they add it to the protagonist sentence. You can list the 3 elements. Although for this essay, I'm not sure if that's the best place to put it. It might be best to put it at the end of the paragraph summary, where you're going to list the 3 things that you're going to be comparing to one of the books that we've read in school. That's the other part of the topic. Whatever novel you're reading at home, you're going to compare it to the Diary of Anne Frank, the play. You might compare it to Chains or Give Me Liberty, depending on which one you read. You might compare it to Outsiders or the play Romeo and Juliet, or whichever of the 4 hero archetype novels that we read in class most recently. And if you wish, you can go into this project knowing which one it's going to be, or maybe as you're reading, you might be making some connections, which we always do as humans. Boy, this sure does remind me of that part that Anne went through, or holy cow, that's kind of the same problem Romeo and Juliet made, or had. I hope they make a better decision. Or these guys really stand up for each other like outsiders, but it could be different from characters too. My story had a historical setting like Chains or Give Me Liberty. But be careful. Focus on only one of the following works. I've had students in the past try to compare it to 3 different works, and it just gets a bit confusing. So only use one of them for all 3 comparisons. And after the one paragraph summary, your first body paragraph, second paragraph of your essay will be your first comparison. That's where you might talk about the protagonists. They're awfully similar. That would be your good topic sentence, right? The 2 protagonists were awfully similar. You give 3 details this time. And back them up with quotes from the book. That will be included in the supporting sentences. Explain how those things are connected. How do those prove that those characters are the same? If you need to, you can check out books that we've read earlier. You have the book that has Diary of Anne Frank in it. Just let me know so you can find those details again. And you'll be doing it to 3 different ones. So that's body paragraph number 2, 3, and 4. All right, and then you will conclude it with a conclusion, which I can't believe is spelled wrong. How many times do I have to do these things and still make a spelling error? Editing is so important. Anyway, in your conclusion, you want to restate your thesis, but don't say it the exact same way. You can even break it up into different sentences. Give the opinion of your book. People always want to know. And then try to make some kind of personal response to the novel that you read, or perhaps even a response to how the books were very similar, or maybe even very different. Don't know. Your points have been listed as you go. It's a 400-point assignment. Don't turn it in late. You got plenty of time. And I will be following this Schoology assignment with another one that explains some outlining that you might be doing as you read. So look for that in the next couple days.